Hello,
Hello,
YouTube. Joey
YouTube!
here from Team. Screw you, Devlin. Screwing up my opening.
We're off to a great start.
I had to do it. I had
Y'all
to do
hate it when I open up.
it. No, I had to, because Chris is not
I
here.
quit. Stream's over.
Get the camera away from me. I don't want to.
Hey, we have to have something funny happen. We can't have the same boring hello, YouTube.
Oh my god, no, stop. Joey, come back. We love you. We need you.
No, we don't. Okay. Hello, everyone. Jalen here from Team Infinity, along with everyone
Hello,
else.
everybody.
Team
Jalen here
Infinity,
from
other
Team
than
Infinity.
Joey.
Hello, everybody.
Devlin, shut up.
Devlin, I'm gonna fucking stab you. You don't need another member gone.
Come on. Come on. At least DJ
I'm
had a
not like
reason.
you.
You're welcome.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
I can unmute myself at any time, Jake.
Okay. Anyway. Joey, I just saw, was here. Now he's gonna be back in like maybe
Right now?
a minute.
Well, since I walked downstairs for no reason, I was like, why not get some water and food?
Okay. Whatever. So we got Devlon, obviously.
Yo. The master of ceremonies.
We got Jake.
Hey there,
State
kids
Farm.
and squids. Welcome to this playthrough.
No, we're not. No.
Jake.
and we got Mr. Mix himself, Chris Solanco.
Wait, Mr. Mix, is that really what I'm
Yeah,
known as?
because you got your new mixtape coming out next year. That's why.
Oh, God. I was referring to Dungeon Mix.
I mean,
Oh,
I figured, but goddamn, I need to go back to my roots.
Exactly. That Pillar of Fire root mixtape. Come
No, it's
on.
not even that. No, the only fire I'm spinning is gonna be the 5th Omni Flame. Fuck you.
Oh yeah. The 5th Omni Flame. You
This
got
part?
this, Chris.
This part of the episode?
Jake,
No, but what's really funny?
No, you already know. Flaming
What's
hot.
really
No, flaming hot Shenron
is
fisting.
it's helping people improve as a player. This entire stream is built on people learning how to improve as a player. You want to become more competitive at the game. You didn't know how to get into it. Well, that's what this whole stream's about.
Yes.
Okay,
And we have
Joey.
plenty of people to help. Of course, you know, if you haven't already known, Joey, with his second place stopping at WCQ with Star Dragon World, still the only person in general throughout this whole season that's even gotten top 8 with Star Dragon World. No one else has even gotten that far.
Can people learn how to play the deck so I have someone to talk to about it?
I mean, I know how to play. I just don't know how to play.
All right. So the team members that came very high, the top 3 team members that came very high in any regional or big event is Joey, Chris, and me.
My literally my highest was 9th place. Still kicking the balls. That's still.
Hey.
kicking the balls.
That's not how I feel. At least you got into the top freaking 16. I got 17th and I just got kicked out.
Hey! I'm just saying though, that 9th place ruined me out of a chance of sexy gold sleeves. Fuck you.
Hey.
Well,
that's
why are you
not-
saying fuck you? Say fuck Bushy, because you lost the tiebreaker.
Wait. No. That 17th place ruined me of getting promo cards. At least you can get a promo card at
He's right.
16th. Yeah, serious shit.
He's right.
Those sexy gold sleeves really weren't that sexy, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, he's right though. Moving on. So yeah.
Okay.
So, who wants to go over how they became the player they are today?
I say let's start with Jake, because I never heard his story.
You
That's
just
a good idea.
to pick on the small guy, didn't you?
That's a good idea. I second that.
Hello,
motion.
I'm the shortest one. What the fuck kind of joke is that?
I'm Jewish.
Your religion
We're all short. Fuck you.
Except me.
has nothing to do with
Hello,
this.
then what's your brother? Your brother's doesn't seem short, Jake.
He's one of those rare Jewish people we call the homegrown weirdo.
Oh my god.
Whatever.
Anyway, please stop stalling, Jake, and start telling your story.
Well, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far way.
We're not doing Star Wars.
I didn't think we were. I would have played music if we were doing that.
Nigga, we
Jake,
get copyrighted out the ass.
Jake, I'm really gonna kill you because you don't know the definition of copyright.
Joey, I know the definition of copyright. Go and look in the chat.
Quotes can be copyrighted too.
What? That makes no sense.
Quotes
Okay.
can be copyrighted too.
I don't think that's a quote. Okay.
So, Jake, would you like to move on the stream with your story?
So, after our escapades in Yu-Gi-Oh, which won't really be mentioned on this stream, I met these guys, this wonderful TBI crew we have so enveloped in ourselves.
Wait, Jake, are you telling the story of TBI or how you became a good player?
One leads to the other.
You need to talk about how you
the
became
story
a
part
good
short.
player.
Make it Jay. Try to make it short with just you becoming a better player.
I know. I would say I learned to become a better player by playing through other decks, seeing how they play, and then comparing them to each other. If Joey handed me an Armor Knight deck, I would have fun for a while. You know, thanks. So I'm the kind of guy who's a hands-on learner. If I can't read a piece of paper and just, oh, this is a deck list, this is how it works. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. I actually got yelled at that in a team chat, didn't I, guys?
Mhm.
Man.
Bitches.
Jake,
Many times.
Jake, we did it out of love. We need to develop your character.
Love?
Wait, Chris, you didn't exist back then. Chris, you
No,
didn't
you
exist.
existed when we went over this.
People love me? Yes, Mom and Dad, people love me.
Bruh.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
That was beautiful. That was well planned. But I don't handle writing out a deck list well. I can plan the cards on, say, area, because at least I have a way to test the hand first. I can't just type up a list in Word, and there you go. I'm not very good at that theoretical science that all these new kids are doing. This newfangled stuff, after evolution was debunked. So I'm the kind of guy who needs to have the deck in front of him. So sometimes even doing a test hand doesn't really solve the situation. So we had a couple of deck ideas to start. Like we had Armor Knights, Joey had his Dragon Knights, which were, God, annoying, but I wanted them. And we had some other stuff. So I'd start with the Armor Knights. I'd play through a couple of games with it, whether I win or lose. I'd figure out the playing style. And if the deck worked, then I'd learn about it more and then how it compared to every other kind of deck. Or I would move on to another deck and learn and do the same process with that. This helped me to understand the meta, how decks play, their balances better. And overall, it leads to learning how to build your own deck. Because sometimes I do that, sometimes, and even less times does that work well. We can all vouch for that.
Especially given how you came to me with help for your not only your fucking drum deck but also your superhero deck.
Touche. Touche. Many touche. But I always think it's better to have a second word on it, but at least the first draft of a deck, I always like to build myself. Then I go to my teammates for advice on that, and they usually revamp the entire deck. That's just the common course of action. But the more I learn how to play a deck, the more it's taught me about general deck building. So one tip is it's always good to have like a moray party to bounce around ideas with, as long as you can start it yourself. Don't have everyone build everything about a deck for you, because then it takes a lot of the fun. And as characters in TV shows with card games constantly tell you, it's not about. It's like the decks are controlling you, not you controlling the deck. There.
Jake went really deep with that, though.
So deep, man.
I give it 2
Dude,
out of
I'm
10.
philosophical.
2 out of 2.
7.8 out of 10.
We did you just say his name?
7.8 out of 10, too deep.
6.9 out of 10.
Bitch, I will 69 all over this place.
Well,
Okay,
who's
no.
going next?
Yeah.
I got it.
Awkward silence.
I got it.
Joey, how about you go next because you keep
Nah, I'm
asking?
going last.
No, he'll go last.
Yeah.
Okay, save the worst for last then.
Screw you two.
Damn.
Save the scrubbiest for last.
Dev, that's not. Okay, you know what? Never mind. So I'm just gonna say it out loud. I am not the best on TBI. I think I just think shit way too much through.
Lies!
And that's what's
Lies
always.
and political slander! You are
Jake,
great!
Jake.
Jake, he didn't interrupt
No
you.
one
Don't
interrupt
interrupt
you.
him.
You don't interrupt me.
Okay, sorry.
So we got. I'm always just thinking too much, and then I always just like will fuck up a matchup even if I know it, because I'll make my own like general too afraid to do this play kind of thing. But anyway, despite that, I just can't. I will work with making more people better than even improving myself. I'm always working on either helping my teammates more, or just or building on my deck more, or just like my deck's purpose, or just working on my decks or teammates' decks or anything. I don't really always look to improve myself. I always look to improve the things around me, because I think that's better at improving myself. But either way, how I evolved as a player is, of course, at least I'll start from the beginning of Buddyfight. I know my style. I'm always into like tempo decks, or decks that like take control over the game, and then I have to like, and then if my opponent has like even a slight strategy to try and get around that, I know how to adapt to at least my opponent's like plays. So that's usually all I always make my decks. It's usually always, it's not rush heavy, it's not complete control. It's literally like I'll go at a constant pace, and you have to and I'm gonna make my opponent play at my pace, and they can't play at their own. So I always do that with almost every other deck. Like, so I play wizards, I play dungeon enemies, I miss the dungeon enemy. You know, the original OG. No one can take my claim to fame. I am the enemy's master.
Yes, he does.
Quote unquote.
Yes.
Hashtag self-proclaimed title.
It is, but it isn't.
I mean, come on. Who's gonna challenge me? The only person that even comes close is Tim. And then even so, he's worked with size 3 more than any other one. Anyway, I always think, like, to improve yourself as a player, you gotta know what you're into and what you're comfortable with. You can't just go with, like, oh man, everyone's playing fucking Dungeon World, I gotta make a rush deck now. No, don't fucking do that. If you're not comfortable playing a rush deck, don't play a rush deck. If you're not comfortable playing sit with a size 3 in your center and shit on your opponent deck, don't play that. If you like going size 2 into center, have some control cards, and switch to like tempo, call size 3, go for face or something, like, I don't know, whatever you're comfortable with, just do that. It's like when people like, I don't discredit a deck immediately based on like what I see. I'll see who's using it, or or what like matchups they got, because then that's how I make my claim on a deck. Like, if someone came out of nowhere, played like a size 3 adventure deck, like played Gao, like say Japan came out with like something playing the new Knight in BTO3 along with along with Tacos hurt me much. I don't know whatever his name is. Like the thing we were supposed to get in gold. Amigo, like, and then get Brave of the Sun Gao, and then they got like first place in an event. I'm just gonna look at, well, what the fuck was second place, what the fuck was third place, what he faced in the rounds, like how did this man possibly even do this? And then I look at the deck, and I don't like try to judge immediately on what the fuck I just saw. I just like to look more in depth on anything before making like first impressions.
And this is why
Like I really don't like first impressions because like it makes it feel like you don't know what you're to expect, because then you're just gonna say what pops into your mind, and whatever pops into your mind could completely change and also could not make any sense because you're just not thinking about it. You're just saying what comes to mind. But anyway, I always think the most important thing when improving yourself as a player is to understand that there are things you cannot control. Like, everyone complaining, like, for the past month, been complaining about Kaizerian's this, Kaizerian's that, blah, 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 blah. I always said, it's going to die as soon as the Lord 100 Thunder comes out. Everyone bitched already, and then as soon as HBTO3 got more shit revealed, and everyone started seeing all this shit, everyone just like Kaizerian's dead.
Yo, Kaizerian's in jail.
Whatever, I'm not even going to give my spiel if it's dead or not. I'm just going to say, everyone complained about Kaizerian being a deck. I didn't really give too many shits. Like, yes, it's boring to watch. Yes, everyone's going to play it. Yes, blah, 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 all generic shit. All I cared about was that this deck wasn't going to last long because there would either be, like what an HBTO3 did, there's going to be more answers to it, or what I just expected in general. This thing is purely built on, this thing's going to be, there's nothing like new challenging it until Lord 100 Thunder came out. So then nothing like 100 Demons could have easily gotten rid of this, outside of Cocytus Greed plays with bunches of gauge from Star Yamigeto or something. But now, if Item Blast and Clone, Armorite Naga, blah, 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 all this shit, Kaizerian has already got a bad 100 Demon matchup right off the bat. And then with everyone getting all this new shit in HBTO3, Kaizerian even got worse matchups against other things. So, all I'm saying is, I never really said Kaizerian deserves to die. I just said Kaizerian is a thing that's going to annoy everyone for a month, and then people should stop complaining about it. And then it's going to die now, or whatever you can say hypothetically, and now everyone's not going to complain anymore. This is why I didn't complain too much or even care about Kaizerian too much, because it's just a waste of fucking breath and a waste of fucking thinking about your player mentality. Yes, it's probably going to still be around. Someone's going to still play it, whatever the fuck. It's just gonna be there now, but now everyone has their own take on it. Do you have barbed wires? Do you have item hate? Whatever the fuck. It's been for a while that everything's been a huge item hate format, because outside of a guild, Diablos and Seeger, everything runs an item.
Do you note that Jalen is psychic and has the ability to call anything, be it the play in a game or the future of the meta? This is going to be an extra in the Season 3 DVD of TBI Live.
So that's your take on it, Jalen?
But that's all but that's all I really have to say. I don't know.
No, Chris or Devlon, which one?
I nominate Dev.
Okay, Chris, I'll take the stage for now. Only because I've got my comforter now. Only because I got my comforter on me now. Comforter.
Okay, Dev, come on. Tell your story.
Alright. Man, where do I begin? Let's just say, when I first started buddy fighting, I was really arrogant, and I actually did not want to change my deck a lot, based on Joey's choices, because I wanted to try deck building on my own. And let's all say that Joey did not trust me on deck building at all. Like, literally, no trust at all. And I still never understand to this very day. But, yeah. Let's just all look at this guy right here and be like, where's your trust at, huh?
Dev, I locked it onto you. That way they could see you talk.
Huh?
I locked it onto you so they could see you talk.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Go, Devlon. Go, Devlon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So basically, I started off with Dragon. Actually, before I go into decks, let me tell you about my playstyle. My playstyle in card games is mostly, I like to be a aggressive / rush player. I like to go aggro a lot of times, and I like to rush in for damage and go in for game most of the time, or use an end gaming card like Impacts, for example, like Gargantua Punisher, which I used to abuse back in the day when I had Dragon Rolls my first deck.
Same.
And my favorite buddy of all time was Rising Flare Dragon.
Ah, the
So,
good old days.
Yeah, the good old days.
Good old days when the trial deck came with not drum.
The good old days when trial deck came with 4 shields.
Ah, that's a joke.
But yeah, I like to be an aggressive player. But of course, I know the weakness against aggressive / rush decks is going to be a defensive deck and control decks. But I really don't care. I'll still go in no matter what. So yeah. And then the fated moment happened at Jake's birthday party in the bowling alley. The Dual Dragons.
That's nothing to do with you becoming a good player. That's getting Jake into the game.
No. But no. This is how it started though. Like this is how my transformation happened, Joey. So basically, Joey just said, "Dev, use this deck and don't question me."
You mean when you guys were at my party and I told you not to bring cards and all you did was bring cards?
Hey! It got you
That's
into a
fine.
fun card game.
That's the
though.
thing. You're
It got you
like
into a fun card game though. It got you
You're-
into a fun card game.
Yes.
good friends listen. Your best friends say, "Fuck that. We know what's better for you."
Basically, that's it. Yeah, basically that's what Joey's been doing the whole time. That's what Joey's been
so
doing the whole time.
true.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we know what you want.
But the fated moment entered my hands when Joey just shoved this deck into my hand, and it was Dual Dragons. Set one Dual Dragons. The days, the craziness.
Good shit.
Yes, I've been playing Dual Dragons since set 1, and I still have the deck today.
Hashtag dedication.
Oh my
Who
gosh.
forced that dedication onto him?
Jake forced it. Jake forced it. I don't know about you, Joey. Jake forced it.
Joey's like, this nigga, bitch.
Aw, yeah.
But yeah, okay, yeah. The truth is, Joey did force it because Joey's the one that
No,
forced
I
it.
didn't.
I just wanted to be funny.
Only,
Shove that shit down your throat.
bitch, only.
That didn't sound right, but okay. Back to the point. I started off with Dual Dragons, and Joey made me play them defensively the whole time because freaking Dual Law was a thing, and it still sucked back then. I don't care what anybody says. It was bullshit.
You had 737.
Everyone could counter it. Everyone had destruction, or I think some decks had beaters to get around it, like easy mode.
Every deck could spare 2 gauge to just get rid of one thing.
Exactly.
Well,
It's retarded.
back then, it was Dragonic Destroy, Armonate Cerberus, or Magical Goodbye.
You forgot Armonate Demon because he's in set 1.
But those are beaters. We're talking about
Gang.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Asmodai.
Yeah, that's it.
Asmodai.
Yeah, like literally every deck. Oh, and Katana World had Gary, so every deck had literally access to the destruction. Huh? I mean, still.
That was the 2.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then let's jump a couple of months forward. How I evolved again because I was still arrogant back then. So let's get away from arrogant self
Wait.
and go into.
Hell? Yeah, I can deal with that.
Are we talking about the first Spring Fest?
Maybe.
Oh God.
Are we talking about that, or are we skipping that?
Oh God. I don't want to talk about that. Let's skip that because I don't want to talk about Skull Warriors ruining my life that day.
Okay, so what made you grow as a player then? After that,
After that, what made me grow as a player is taking teachings from you and Jalen, even though I was still arrogant about it. Because usually I'm the type of guy that don't like to learn from people younger than me, even if they are more wise. And I'm also the type of guy that don't like to have. I'm talking about Jalen, not you. And I don't like getting help from people because I don't know. It's just my thought. I think a sign of help is a sign of weakness, but that's just my thought.
No. Not how that works.
that weakness turns into strength, though.
Yes.
Bad
Just like a
person.
cow in the
Person
slumps,
help.
and now Fifth Omni beat down.
Yep. Yeah, but my teaching, like Jalen and Joey, both taught me a lot of things, and I decided to start listening to them now, and Joey finally freaking stopped restricting me and allowed me to build my decks for once. And look
Right,
how that turned out, Joey.
nothing.
I'm doing very fine right now, Joey. My 100 demon deck is wrecking people right now.
You weren't doing fine back in the day.
Yeah, but now I am. So you can't say nothing now. Everybody loves my 100 demon deck. But yeah, I evolved by listening to my teammates, even though they were younger than me. People that's a sign. That's a sign of you're just a dumbass. That's a sign of being a dumbass at the end of
I'm the
the
older
day.
son.
That's the sign of arrogance you're talking about. Refusing to listen because they're younger.
No, dumbass is a better term in this situation.
Not arrogant.
Um, yeah, but listening to them helped me a lot. Looking at videos and reading a lot of posts as well, and looking at a lot of stuff, seeing how things work, like seeing all the top decks and seeing how they were able to top, looking at their stuff, and it really helped. It really helped a lot. Um, I really, actually, I think the best thing about it was, showing off my skills after all those teachings, like going to another Spring Fest or another regional after that. Well, Albany didn't happen, but you know what I mean.
Albany wasn't a thing for you. You didn't get to participate.
Okay. How can I tell? Oh, the last Spring Fest. Yeah, let's go to the last Spring Fest where I upgraded to like
Special impact.
Yeah, I upgraded to from like 17th place out of 124 people from freaking last place in the Spring Fest all the way back then where Skull Warriors I didn't even get past round 3. I didn't even get past round 3. It was like, how many rounds was that, Joey? 6?
Yep.
I didn't even get past round 3. Oh, and I didn't even get past round 3.
Top 8.
Oh gosh. So yeah, my skills.
That was
Because the tournament wasn't Swiss. It was crap.
Yeah, that was double elimination.
So going from
that was double elimination, bro.
Oh yeah, so going from there to coming in 17th
Yep.
place with the new updated Dual Dragons post Miracle Impact was a big evolution transformation for me.
Because
After
because Dual Dragon reuses God.
and even go to Arc
Cradle.
and even go to Arc finally
And
existed.
Cradle.
Yes.
And even go to Arc finally existed on that day, on that very day.
Like the one good card from Dragon versus Danger.
Like literally. Oh wait, you forgot Rick Dow. Don't forget Rick Dow.
Shh. We don't speak of that shit.
And swirling darkness.
No, we don't talk about that card. Shut the hell up.
Okay,
We don't
okay.
talk
Now
about
back
that.
to you. Back to you. Before we get off track.
Okay. But yeah, that day just basically showed how much I evolved, transformed, whatever you want to say, grown up, changed from my arrogant self that didn't want to change to me now that's able to build my own decks now and basically wreck people even though like since Joey didn't build it I can still wreck people with the deck. So that's all I have to really say.
Like I will give you props for one thing. That one tournament that was that we had at that one card shop. What was it called again?
Oh, Fordham?
No, like legit, like that one card shop, that one tournament we had at Fordham. I will say Dev. I will say you did give me the most trouble out of anyone else I faced at that tournament. So I will give you that.
No. You should also give me what I did to Jin that tournament too.
Bro. Hey, no, you give me credit. I gave you 3 Red Little Drakes that day, and it literally won you the first fucking round.
I said Cradle, get my second weapon. Oh wait, Little Drake put a card to soul, 8 crit penetrate for game. He's like, oh, I got nothing.
Center, so you can't.
Fires.
You can't use over Gemu because you're in the center.
Okay, so that's that, I think.
Oh my gosh.
That wraps you up, Devlon?
Yeah, Chris, take the stage for me, please, because that was a long,
I nominate
boring,
Chris.
that was a long, boring story that I had to say.
I nominate Chris.
All right, here goes. Well, pretty much when it comes to me, is that pretty much a majority of what I'm going to be talking about is just general advice on how you can become a better player, like overall. One thing I will say that if you really want to improve yourself in terms of actually playing card games is like know your weaknesses and improve upon them. And like going back to what Jalen said, like know what you're comfortable playing with and like learn from there. Like when it comes to me, I honestly don't have like a particular preference in terms of what deck I like to play. If it's anything I find interesting to me, I'll literally just pick it up and play it. Cause like you guys know, I'll play pretty much damn near every fucking world if I find it interesting enough. Like I play aggro, I play control, all that stuff. As long as it's interesting to me, I'll pick it up, I'll play it. Like none of that like boring bull crap. Like I'll play it once, just be like, no. But one thing when it comes to me though is that a lot of people really like one thing I've noticed about like the community is that a lot of people will look at a bunch of like certain cards at face value and then just come to a conclusion saying like how a card can be either good or bad. Where like when it comes to me, one of my strengths is really I look at a card and I really try to find a way to make that card work. But that can also be a weak. What the fuck, Dev? What are you doing?
I'm just showing examples.
No, no, but it's like, when it comes to me though, but when it comes to me though, that's a strength, but it could also be a really but that could also be sort of a hindrance, because when it comes to me, when it comes to a lot of good cards, I try to fit it all in a deck, and that really like hinders like my deck building skills, because then by the end of the time I'm like done with a deck, and it ends up being like 75 cards, and I'm like, fuck, gotta restart.
Yeah, because there's so many good things to put into the deck.
Yeah. So it's like one thing I would like pretty much have to say is like be open. Like don't automatically assume a card is bad. Like be open, try some new stuff, but also be controlled.
Wait, you said don't assume that card is bad. Let me look for an example of a card that people assumed was bad but was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, while he's doing that.
You can keep talking while
Yeah, while he's doing that. But yeah. And also but yeah, it's like, find what you're comfortable with, really bank on that. And also another thing, if you really want to be good, learn your rulings. I cannot stress that enough.
That would probably be a good idea.
Here. Let's put it in a lighter way. Don't learn all the rulings unless you want to be like mad about that. Learn the basic and important rulings, and then learn some of the advanced ones that are broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, I like when Chris just when Chris Cologne started
Can't find a good example.
started telling me more about rulings. I just really said, well, I guess I only have looked at rulings before events and I don't look at them in depth. So I just literally just started looking over like the flow chart, like you said, and then I just started looking at the FAQ more and just started seeing how things work in a general consensus, like, oh, why this doesn't work compared to this other example they've done before, and then that kind of just sticks in my head.
I guess this can kind of work.
It actually does. People really do underestimate that card.
Oh yeah, people underestimated that shit as soon as it came out. Like, oh, Rokusugi Kage is better, and then like other shit, and then it's even before Gojin Maru, this thing was still good because it's just like, oh, I can get a 3 crit card that just says, oh, I'm done using this Tsukikage, or at least I Hades Fall, and I think the one thing that made people just didn't think about, how am I supposed to get a Tsukikage in? I don't know, the fucking Hades Fall.
I don't know.
Besides
I don't know.
Just think about what ways
one is gauge. All I'm saying is, I use this card. I abused the crap out of this card. People got wrecked, and they always wondered, how the hell did I lose this card?
Okay, so wait. That wraps you up, Chris?
I mean, not really. I had a bit more, but I was pretty much gonna wait until
keep going. No, Chris, keep going.
No, I was, but Jalen was in the middle of saying something, about that whole ruling fiasco.
Yeah, but let's not get into it.
Oh yeah, I was just saying I just started reading up on just the generals of consensus of rulings, why all these tied together in terms of examples, why this example compared to this example seem very similar. Oh, it's because of this thing, this thing about the flow between penetrate, soul guard, all the keywords and all that shit. I'm just saying how I just started looking at the the rulings. I mainly just say, like, if you're trying to learn rulings, like Chris said, don't, like, just try and find every ruling in the fucking book and just learn that. I think the main thing, just know what your cards do in terms of rulings. Like, if something confuses you, like, I hate to bring this up, Chris, because this does piss you off, like, Drum, like, Brave Drum, like how his rock paper scissors effect works, especially since like people don't like specifics on it. Like for this turn, if you win with if you win the rock paper scissors, it keeps penetrate.
It
So you
had
have
to be that one thing.
redo.
It could have been any other ruling.
I'm sorry.
It's the one that's most commonly misunderstood in
I was
Dungeon.
just saying, like, okay, like it's the one, like it's one of the only, I think, rock paper, like, few rock paper scissors like cards that actually say it has to have a winner.
Double
Like, I think the only other one is like Judge Asmodai. And,
Double guillotine.
Huh?
Double guillotine.
Oh yeah, double guillotine. Yeah.
And victory slash. And victory slash.
Victory slash.
Oh, wait, can I just interrupt? I just want to go back to when Chris was saying there are like really bad cards that people underestimate, but that's really good, and then there are the really good cards that people overestimate and are really bad, which I have an example in my hand.
Which is?
Speak.
Merlin.
Oh,
Perfect
yeah.
example.
Yeah,
Piece
that's
of
like
shit.
Yeah, that's like another thing. Yeah, that's like another thing.
Yeah, when he
Where it's
first
like,
came out, everybody was praising this
Yeah.
card.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Joey.
another. Oh yeah.
Because
Oh, no,
Joey,
actually,
I remember
thank you.
doing
Oh
one.
yeah, thank you, Devlon. Thank you, Devlon, because that kind of segues into what I wanted to get to next. For all of you who like to, follow, leaks and spoilers about, all the new cards coming out, I can understand why I do that myself, because, hype and excitement. Why the fuck not? But don't be like, when you see a card that seems really good, and just go on a fucking a destructive spree.
I got a better example.
No more.
Yeah, please.
Oh my God.
No, stop it.
But if you see a card and you think it's really, really good, and you just go off on a huge explosive tangent, thinking it's gonna really change the meta, because I've noticed when a lot of cards get leaked and people think it's gonna change the meta entirely, they don't do jack shit. But then the cards that people overlook end up actually making more of an impact than probably the quote-unquote most broken cards in this game.
Starter Toby.
Kaizerian?
Because, thank you! No, I was literally about to get to that. Kaizerian was so fucking overlooked until it actually came out, and look at the bullshit now.
I was gonna say Saratobi because until Dragon Throne came out, everybody overlooked it, and now when Dragon Throne came out, people still overlooked it.
Oh no! I never looked at that thing. Pretty much how I looked at it, it's literally it's literally a 1-gauge Dragon Crush. Why the fuck wouldn't you like that?
Especially that 1-gauge Dragon Crush that can get rid of Dragon Throne.
Exactly. Be like, yo, Saratobi Dragon Throne, then just item blasting a cultic wall. No, fuck your face. No, but yeah. And that, yeah, but in consensus of actually being good, like I said before, be open, but also be controlled. Don't assume you know everything because
I don't know everything. I'm quite aware of that.
No, oh my God, Jake, Jake,
Hey,
stop.
please.
Let him continue.
No, because I know, Jake, you make that more obvious than anyone on this fucking planet. First off, but that's beside the point. When it comes to that, don't think you know everything, because you clearly don't. Also, another thing, this is okay. This isn't more of actually trying to be a good player. This is more of just trying to actually just just helping the community as a whole. Try your damnedest to actually be innovative and don't try to be stale. If you actually go out of your way to try something different instead of actually following the crowd in terms of the quote-unquote meta, I will guarantee you will actually progress and grow as a better player because you learn new things. You know what all these cards that you overlook do against certain cards that you could actually be struggling with or cards that you just flat out fucking hate.
Amen.
You learn new strategies. You learn new strategies. You learn better matchups. And also be open try different decks. Don't be like this fuck nugget Jake and build 10 million decks at once because Jesus fuck bankrupt much. But that's beside the point.
I have tons of money.
No, but I'm just saying though. No, but it's like don't like go out of control. It's just like learn what you like to play. Just learn what you like to play. Learn how to wreck the shit you struggle against. Be open, but also be in control. Try to be innovative, because I promise you, if you try, you will actually grow as a player. And like we all agreed on, basic rulings. Legit, learn that stuff.
And not even just that. Like if you play a card that people don't play in every single deck, like I'm trying to think like when I ran like Gagnar, like most people like in a size 3 deck even didn't want to use Gagnar. Then I use it and people go like, whoa, what the fuck does this do? Then they read it, then they go, oh shit, this thing does something. 4 crit hits their face, and then now they have to, and then in the way my size 3 deck works, now they have to deal with this fucking 6 to 7k defense fucking bastard that has Dragon Tooth sitting beside it, and then they can keep getting revived, and then I have Fortune Shields and Shaosanas in my hand. Deal with me, bitch.
Jalen, not to mention that new spell
Like,
that we
people,
so,
if
Jalen,
you
not to mention that new spell that could possibly restand them.
Bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, restand, like, basically call Gagnar, restand, go for 4 again. Or, like, even just not even saying, like, all the new cards. Like, just, if you play something that people don't expect, then they don't have most likely a side deck or anything, like, to, bring out, like, to deal with it. Like, if you said play, like, upgrade machine deck, and then you put like I don't know, like Rygo in there, people would be like, wait, I can't hit a crossbow this shit. Wait, I can't use my dungeon shit against it.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Okay,
yeah,
guys.
exactly. No, yeah, exactly. Actually being different can actually also prove you with like advantage in the long run. Because Joey, I'm really sorry to have to bring this up, but WCQ. Where what was that one card? What was that one card that G dropped on him?
Thirsting Beast Zara. Thirsting Creatures on Zara.
Like legit, that card came literally RKO Darkest Dragon World straight out of Compton out of nowhere.
That card brung out the scrub in him.
Literally. No, literally. That card literally came out of RKO straight out of Compton nowhere.
Chris, it brung out the scrub in him. I'm telling you. It broke
And
out.
it's like not
It
to
was
ba-
literally
not
Lucas,
to bash,
came
but
out
it's
of
like,
nowhere.
if you really go out of your way to actually try and make some of the lesser known cards like actually viable and
No.
good. Yep, there he is.
No.
This
Chris,
is what I lost to.
Chris, that card literally says. No, Chris, you know what that card said? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's John Cena.
Oh God, no.
That card says, hey, I see that guy in Legend World. This is Loki, right? I'm gonna copy him and I'll still be cool.
Yeah.
But
That card
No, he
is the
said,
John
I'm
Cena.
gonna not be a size 0. I'm gonna have actual power, a decent amount, a lame amount of, but decent enough critical, and then I only get rid of 1 soul.
Okay,
But
okay.
still
That's
just as
not the
good.
card. Let's get back to what Chris was saying.
But yeah,
that's what he was
like
saying.
if you actually like if you try to be different, it'll really actually like prove to be like better in the long run. Depending on how you do it though. I'm not just saying if you do different shit, you'll actually end up being better. You have to actually know what you're doing, know what the cards do, and again, actually learning how to build a deck. Or if you want to have someone do it for you, that's fine. As long as you actually know what your actual cards do, that's all fine and dandy. Honestly, I couldn't give a shit either way. But look, I had the thought and I lost it. Alright. Basically, if fuck.
I think Chris is trying to say that you can be innovative, but that can only go so far. Like, we're not saying like you can just win on a whim because people won't expect you to play fucking dual law Gale Khan the deck.
I wouldn't do that now. That would be
Shut
hilarious.
up, Joey.
That would be
We can
hilarious.
talk about this after the stream.
Yes, we will. Okay. But yeah, something along those lines. Innovation can only take you so far.
Mhm.
Not forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so does that wrap you up, Chris?
Essentially, yeah.
Yes, just let this guy go.
Okay, here comes.
Now it's
mine.
Mr. Dragon World, Mr. Triple.
Wait, no.
No,
Jalen,
it's
Mr.
Dragon
Dragon
Master.
World? No, Jalen. No, it's Mr. Dragon Ball who got his ass wrecked by Guillotine X Dragon.
Guys, get it right. It's the Dragon Master, like Lance from Pokemon.
Yeah, thank you for being the Dragon Master, Joey. Now Guillotine X Dragon Thunder can always go
Can I
off.
make a
I still
Pokemon?
call bullshit on you.
Yo, can I make a Pokemon reference here?
Maybe.
Sure.
I'm sort of like Blue.
No, you're not.
Oh, you mean?
Listen,
Oh, you,
Joey.
Wait, I got this. No,
Oh, you mean the stupid
Joey's
glitch?
not-
Joey, who killed Eradicate? Who killed
Exactly.
Eradicate,
It
Joey?
was me. It was me.
No, it was just a G.
Joey,
No,
let's all get this straight. If you want to be Blue, you have to follow one condition. We all have to nickname you Assface.
You all call me.
No, Jake, no, Jake, think about it. No,
What?
Joey's not Blue. He's Gen 2 rival. That's who he is. He's Gen 2 rival.
Danger Rebel was awesome. He's
Oh, wow.
awesome.
No. You mean Silver? You mean the one no one loves?
Yeah, basically, yeah. The asshole that becomes an asshole in every freaking time you meet him, no matter what. Oh, I don't care about you. I don't care about my.
Gen 2 sucks in terms of difficulty. No, I would agree, but two things. One, I'm not a ginger. Two, Gen 2 sucks in terms of difficulty.
He's not a ginger.
He has red hair. He has red hair.
He has red hair.
He's
But
not
gingers
pale.
also mean you have.
Nick, he's not pale as fuck though.
I like ginger characters though. I like red hair.
He's not pale as
characters.
fucking has acne or freckles. or
Okay, let's
whatever.
all just put this aside. Joey's
Yeah.
Blue. We're gonna nickname him Assface.
No,
Everyone say hi to
no,
Assface.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, you go.
No. Jake, you should have stopped your sentence at those few words. Let's just stop. Joey,
I'm gonna
follow
kill.
his words.
I'm gonna.
Let's just stop and let
I'm
Silver
gonna kill.
talk.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
kill Matthew.
Assface, say something.
What did Matthew do now?
Ay, Dios mío. Nick, shut the. You guys get coño, shut up. All of y'all. Please.
Cállate.
Can I speak?
Go, Joey.
Yes, that's a yes.
Literally required for a reason.
Okay. So, we're gonna have to start from before buddy fighting.
You said we wouldn't.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh, Matthew.
I tried my best not like to avoid that. That's why I was struggling with what I was trying to say. Like no lie.
I know what you mean, Chris. So, before this, we all know I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Vanguard, I played Ikaruga. We all know I played these games.
Judo was stupid.
Jake, I will cut you.
Chris, we could do this after shoot.
No.
Back to the point. I will mute you, Jake. Back to the point. All these card games have built my skills in different ways. Vanguard, just dealing with sack and getting sack. So, sack. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dealing with complex rulings and a lot of interaction. And Kaijudo, just getting used to extremely diverse things. All these parts are part of who I am as a player, and they're pretty important. Take one out, I'd probably be a lot worse than I am, but back to the thing. So, set one, I was a giant ass scrub. Let's see.
Oh, what
I played
else?
Dragon World, I played Danger World, I played Magic World.
Wait, hold up. Was.
Oh gosh.
Chris.
I'm gonna have to interrupt and say that I'm gonna be back. Hold on.
Okay.
Alright.
Fun.
So back to continuing. I was a giant scrub. I played 3 decks. I just looked into shit as much as I could, and I was like, okay, I think I know what to do. And I built my deck around the most gayest card ever, Gargantua Punisher.
Yup.
Well, then again, everyone did.
But I got 4 TD foils.
That I did not have.
I kind of made Devlon, Jalen, CJ give me theirs. I was like, yo, give me your TD foil, Gargantua Punisher, so I can play it. Oh, those the good days. But
Because before Joey finally said, you know what, it's not worth it, he was a huge ass rarity whore in every game. If you can get something at its highest rarity, he'd go for it.
mm-hmm. Yu-Gi-Oh! Throwing everything out, rarity, everything. But back to the point. So I just experimented with a lot of things. I watched a lot of videos. I did a lot of research into pretty much every game I played. I've always looked up YouTube, wikis, and everything. I try and figure out what the hell I'm doing, getting into, etc. Now, one thing that's very different from me to a lot of people, and that includes my entire team. I don't look into leaks ever. I
Neither
think
do
I
I.
stopped looking into leaks once I got back into this game because I realized it's just a bunch of information that's not going to help me. And it makes me fear things that aren't there.
Oh wait, one thing first. Everybody in the chat, stop going hashtag Jalen Cena trending, please. It's
I
not
let them do
funny.
what they. I let them do what they want.
It's not that funny. And this guy says he's gonna. And Matthew says he's making a video. Oh gosh.
Well, back to what I was doing. So I watched plenty of videos no matter the game I played. I wikied everything that I needed to see, etc. And I just did a lot of test playing. Like, I think I do this every so often with some of my teammates. I'll go on the YouTube channel. I'll just go like a year back, and I'll be like, "Oh, what's this video?" And we'll just look at it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this list is jack shit."
Nah, go back to the old matches, Dual Dragons versus Dragonites, the most famous of them all. And go back to all those
See,
freaking
those are
cards we
fun.
used to
No.
play.
When you're watching a match, it's okay, but when you watch a deck profile, it's like, oh, this list is shit.
Like, I'm looking at my old deck list, I'm like, oh gosh.
Joey, when I watch a deck profile, my mom yells at me from the next room, "Stop watching videos of people just talking." This is literally every day in my house when I rewatch all of the videos.
It's not very hard. Or
Oh,
lower the volume.
I don't even put it on that loud. She hears it through my headphones.
she got Hawkeye. She got like what?
Hawk
what-
ears.
what?
Ears.
Yeah, no, like she has wolf ears.
Yup.
But yeah, I pretty much test played over and over and over, and I tried a million things out. I've played just about every deck there is, even though it's a terrible thing.
Yeah, cause like
I
half
think-
of them you got scrubbed on.
You mean I didn't really care anymore? I was just like, fuck, I want to build another deck. Built it. I was like, fuck, I want to build another deck.
Joey's main habit was changing his mind constantly, and he
Yeah, that was a good thing.
can't make up his mind.
Back when
Literally.
super indecisive. That was also a really big hindrance.
And now that the game has progressed, he's finally find. And now that the game has finally progressed enough, he's finally found his two calling cards.
There you go.
Joey, are you ever gonna talk about your what was it, a couple of months break?
Couple months break. What would that have to do with anything? If anything, I got better after those couple months break.
It's like riding a bike. You don't forget how to suck.
There you go. Except I know what you did there, Chris. You said you don't forget how to suck. As in, be a bad player. No, I am not a bad player. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Jay. Oh snap! Chris caught you in the secrecy.
No, I'm well aware of what he said.
There's no getting around Joey. He's too smart for that.
Exactly. I catch everything.
Oh yeah, let's not remember.
Including herpes.
Let's not all forget the cockiness, because
Part of my personality.
as soon as somebody gives Joey a compliment, he gets cockiness out of nowhere.
It's part of my personality. But I play a lot. I think the biggest thing is that I just constantly test play and experiment. I think that's where I get all my skill from. Just constantly test playing against my teammates and people who I think are good. Or at least near my skill level or better. And experimenting like crazy. Trying this, trying that. I mean, I still experiment. Ask Chris, ask Jalen, ask Jake.
Yeah, he
I
does.
don't know, I'm testing things out every week. I'm like, yo, what if I throw this in here? And we'll all be like, oh. And then it becomes really nasty. Like Fortune Shield and Star Dragon World, right, Chris?
Hey, I'm not the one who suffered that. Ask Jalen. He's the one who suffered. At least my rage experience. No, at least when we had our match, my rage experience actually gave you a fight. Unlike Jalen, who just got his ass scrubbed while he was playing El Diablo.
10-0 record against Dark Hero.
That was an area.
No, that was real life. That was the weekend before the
What
MVCS.
the fuck you talking about? That was not.
Yes, it was. That was the weekend before the
That
MVCS.
was an area.
That was on Saturday night.
Even so, we were on area.
No,
I
we
know we were
weren't.
on
We
area.
played at Clarkson's after I did the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament with the Ignites. at like 7:30.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, get wrecked. That was real life. 10-0. Feel terrible now.
Bam.
As you see, constant test playing, constant anything. Just constantly test play when
Yes.
if you have nothing better to do, or find someone you know you want to talk to. Also, avoid using the crappy sim. I don't care what anyone says. That sim is crap.
I mean, it's a good
I
time
mean,
waster.
it is. I mean,
Honest.
we're almost at a Sword of Omni, and we still don't even have any Lord of 100. Like, we have like 6 cards from Lord of 100 Thunder on that damn thing.
And
They
it
don't
has
use the
matchup.
best.
And
Even
it
they even use
makes
the
unrealistic
standard shuffling.
situations.
They use like some. They use like some RNG shit to shuffle the cards, which is
The
definitely
only
not
reason I
good.
use it is because I get familiar with a bunch of situations and I think things through.
It's a good time waster.
It's a good time
It's a
waster.
very good time waster.
Through situations I just don't want to think of in my head. It's the only reasons I use it. Other than that, I'd rather play on camera.
Oh my god!
Everyone knows I hate
Oh my
that
god!
shit.
Matt's asking you to talk about Dragon Control because it's his favorite deck.
Oh god, back in September, I got really fucking bored.
Back to the lab again. What?
Back to the lab again? Exactly, there we go. I got bored and I wanted to experiment, so I'm like, okay, let's throw these spike shoulders, this blade chakram, some systemics there. Drums, I decided I got really bored, so I used Astral Force. I threw in my shields. I was like, you know what? I'm always having a Cyrus, so let's take out one blue shield and I'll stay with 3. And for some fucking reason, no one could beat it.
Yeah, and then you tried to
Because
rebuild it
because
about
you
5
literally
months ago.
took the formula of Dragon World and flipped the script, and like it's like, oh, I can fuck Dragon World because they have an open center. Bam, close center all game.
Systemic
By the
Dragon.
way,
It's like,
Joey,
how do I fight
I
this?
remember he tried to rebuild that deck about 5 months ago, but with Black Edge.
I mean, I was thinking about it and I was like, too lazy.
You're too lazy.
I know, because
to
especially
remove
since we have 3
armor
systemic
dragons.
Mega Dragons, we would need to find a 4th.
We only have 3.
Yes. Hey, if it makes you feel better, all of them are intro set.
No, it doesn't.
OG,
I want them to all be trial
systemic
deck 1, like the ones I used in Dragon Control. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I got really bored. I threw a bunch of things together that I thought would work well, and it just fucking wrecked everyone for no reason. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa. And
Because
that's
something
kind of
like
when I
Counter
opened.
Force is just unheard of, and it's not even like considered to be even a card by people. It's like 3 gauge. Come on, 3 gauge +10/+10 counter attack. Who the fuck's gonna expect that?
No. Even I didn't expect it. I just got really bored, and I was like, okay, let's get more defense shit. And I was like, oh,
I don't remember how the strategy went that you constantly got so much gauge.
I sat in the center with one monster,
You just
so I didn't
played a
use
lot of
gauge calling
vanilla
monsters.
decks, or like just
I played a bunch of
one-gauge
vanilla
cards, you just
here.
sat on
The
them.
strategy was I play Soul Guard monsters that cost like 1 to 2 gauge. I play a bunch of defensive spells for free, and I play size 1 vanillas for free. So I just sit on the size 2 for like 3 to 4 turns, and I just gain so much gauge.
Okay.
And then with all the excess gauge, you also ran Drago Genius.
Oh yeah, Dragon
Oh,
Genius.
yeah, I remember
That's
that.
right. Oh yes, Dragon Genius.
Made shitty survival chance work.
Like a god.
Shitty survival chance.
Because it is shitty survival chance, and I
It
make
is.
it work well.
It's
I
a
do some
bit-
weird stuff. I do things no one would think of, and then they work, and then they're like, how? And I'm just like, because it does.
Because it does.
Because I can't come up with a reason, it just worked.
Who knows?
But yeah, I made all those random decks. And then I think that's when I started opening my horizons on deck building. Because before that I was really linear about it, and I was like, oh, if this could work, what the fuck can't work? So I just started making a bunch of random lists, and they just worked and worked and worked, and I was like, oh my god, these are things I would never expect. And now where I'm at today.
And where are you at
I
today?
have a toolbox, and I just keep all the extras I think about using.
Yup. You're welcome.
And then,
No one asked you, Jake. You're not a thing.
I gave him those cards, Chris.
No one asked you, Jake. You're not a thing.
No one asked you, Chris. You're not a thing.
Not a thing.
Love you, Chris.
Okay. Here, both of you shut up. So yeah, always carry extras. So
Yes.
I think that's about it for me. I mean, as for how I got second place, I'm gonna say the same thing I said for the deck. It just happened.
Dumb luck.
I was in the zone.
Auto zone.
I think
Oh
that's
my
as close
god.
as reason I could get to it.
Chris.
He got me caught.
I mean, I think that's as close as a reason I could get to it. I was in the zone. I didn't even try winning, but it happened. Oh right, I made top 8 without trying. Shit.
Yep.
Right. I
Well,
was trying to
at
avoid
least,
top 8.
okay, you didn't say, okay, you weren't intentionally trying to win the event or anything. You were just trying to get there for content, and then you
It's not like
ended up, and then you just ended up staying staying focused to try and get through every round, win or lose, and then you just kept winning because your deck was unexpected and new, and no one knew how to fucking side against it or even had a side against it or anything.
What they've already been siding against for like the past 3 months, because we were the first event and the last event, and the last event determined the meta was fucking wall decks, and my deck was a wall deck at the
And
new
then,
event.
yeah, and then I'm like, oh, I'm ready for wall decks, then facing none of them, and everyone complained about wall decks there, like, oh, it was like 7 or 9 or whatever the fuck Ancient World. I'm like, yeah, I didn't play one of
11.
them. Whatever. Like, I didn't face any of the. Like, I just get the worst luck at the events. Like, come on, Springfest, I go against I go against like 4 wall decks, and then I go to WCQ face no wall decks. I'm just like, the fuck is wrong with me?
So the one where you don't care about when you face all the wall decks, the one where you care about when you face all the wrong decks, when the one you don't care, you face all the right decks. And Joey, you went to Springfest trying to win, and none of us got close to top 16. He went to WCQ trying to get content, not win, and got to top 2.
I keep saying it's always when it matters when you get fucked the hardest.
Because it is. That's exactly what happened. But,
Oh, we have
well,
a
Springfest
question
I was trying to win
from
with a
Camp
deck that I built, like, on the fly, and WCQ was a deck I tested thoroughly, and I was like, if I can win, I'll win, but I'm not going to try really hard to win.
If he
Yeah,
can win, he can win.
Never tried before.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Devlon's alive again.
Oh
Anyway,
no,
we got-
no! I had to go help my mom with groceries.
He's a leave.
Okay. But a quick question from Cambrock is it just me playing ninjas and not Gojin Maru or Scholars? Because I just love Lethal Formation and that ninja shit.
I
It is-
I used to play ninjas.
Thanks, Gary.
I never touched Gojimara or Byakuya, and I still did pretty well.
Alright, no. Alright. The one thing when it comes to ninjas, you can always make it work. You just have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, you really do. Ninjas is a really flexible deck.
Yeah, ninjas, I think, were always like that deck that people gave no credit to, but in honesty, it could have been a tier 1 deck. It was just incredibly difficult to play because you got the worst circumstances being with one of the worst worlds. I don't care what anyone says. You can say Magic World's bad. You can say like Ancient World's bad in terms of like monster stats because only the size 3s have good stats or whatever the fuck. Anyway. Literally, I think, and I'm pretty sure, Katana World technically is the worst world. It's balanced in such a weird way that I don't know how to, like, even determine if they were trying to, like, just make it seem cool, and they just built... I'm not going to try and go into anything with that.
It's so
Anyway,
I just think it's so balanced, it's bad.
Yeah, I think that's what they were doing with it. Like, they were trying to not make it overpowered, but they made it in terms... bad because they put all this life cost in a world with literally very few life gaining cards. It's like if you gave Ancient World it's like if you gave Ancient World Divine Dragon Creation again, but it costs 4 life, and then they have no life-gaining cards. That's what Katana World feels like to me. Like, you have all this life pain and no way to get it back.
Oh yeah.
Like, it
Aside
almost made
from
me
that-
feel like Katana World kind of needed, like, everyone. I almost wanted to say it at a point, but I never really said it in the video or anything in all. Like, I think damage control is just, like, probably one of the best things to fucking run in Katana World. This fucking world can't keep
Oh,
his
yeah.
life up.
Jalen,
So Gary is
yeah,
watching.
thoughts on subs. None
And
of us
Chad,
care
thoughts
about
on
it.
the
We're
sub.
all fine with the subs. There's nothing to expand on that.
No, there is. I saw something on Facebook.
I don't care what people on Facebook say.
Jake, we all saw it.
We all saw the one where Bushy said they're never gonna have the dub again because people.
If you want, you know what? If you want to whine, I'll give you a reason to whine. Fuck you, and I applaud them for
I
that.
don't care. That was just like the topic. That's all. I'm throwing that topic out.
No, exactly. No, and that's like the one thing I can legitimately applaud Bushiroad for that. They still don't have my forgiveness. Why the fuck isn't Omni Drum a triple Bushi? Fuck you.
Okay, well,
Yeah, like,
I'm fine with having the sub for the rest of my life since I watch a lot of anime.
Like really.
So I really don't care.
I read manga, so I don't get I read manga. I don't give a fuck if I have to read.
Yeah, like grow up.
I seriously don't understand. I get people. I understand like people like Dub. Like Devlon's a great example. He likes Dub over Sub because there are good reasons to like Dub over Sub, but there are plenty of people that have opposite sides of the spectrum on it. All I say is either one's fine depending on the person. I just think people shouldn't complain about one or the other, like because they both have their benefits, but there's not really much of a flaws either. It only comes down to the voice actors at that point.
Honestly,
Like,
I don't
unless
complain. I just like the dub voices better.
no, I know you're not complaining. I'm saying people in general, like on the other sides of the spectrum, like to complain. Like, oh, dub people like to complain about sub. Sub people like to complain about dub. I just feel like you can hate one part or the other, but usually always comes down to which voice actors suck and which voice actors are good.
You see,
How
with,
does an American person?
Yeah, that's really it. That's the only reason I complain about sub.
you see, I listen to whatever I want. I listen to whatever's available and whatever I can get to first.
Touche.
But anyway, besides the anime going sub and people complaining their hearts out about it on the first week we get it is just, I think, downright immature and stupid as hell.
No, and it pisses me the fuck off because honestly, this was like really one of the more better episodes of 100, and people are just overlooking it all because of the fact that it's subbed, and it's pissing me off.
Can
I
we
have to
all
look at captions while I watch an anime. I'm sorry, you got a better opening. You got, I think, cleaner looking CGI. I don't even know how like the animation quality just felt better, but it did. Like the CGI on Drop didn't feel like forced or choppy or something. Like it
Because
actually felt
no, Jalen. The reason was because it's the same animation, but the animation studios are different for the English and Japanese ones, and they literally ripped the Japanese one and just put subtitles on
Yeah,
it.
that is true. They just use that.
No,
They
wait.
just
Can we all just take a second and realize that according to Bushiroad, the reason they subbed it is because people wanted to be subbed, and
Yeah.
now everyone's
Yeah. That's the whole thing why I find this even more hilarious. So, literally, the fans wanted this sub. Like, at least enough fans said they wanted this subbed. I think the main thing they said, it was a consensus when they went to, like, an event, and they had a panel for Bushiroad, and they asked people what they wanted. What they want is subbed or dubbed, and it was in Singapore. And Singapore usually airs dubbed anime, so it wasn't like, oh, this is just like Asian people wanting their own Asian culture. No, it was
Yeah, Singapore's English.
Yeah, most of Singapore.
whatever you want to say. Asian people it's like the Philippines. Like it has English content, but it's an Asian country, and they asked them, what do you want, subbed or dubbed? Plenty said subbed, still some said dubbed, whatever. Anyway, we get sub, and now people are complaining their fucking hearts out. And then also these stupid theories of this is dying in America. Whoever said that, please,
Yeah, seriously,
shut
that's
up.
what confuses me.
Please.
Whoever thinks
Literally, America, literally, the North American fucking part of the world is the second most grossing in Buddyfight. Why would that why would the dub going away hint that the game is dying? Oh, we're getting Buddy All-Stars in a new set. The game's gonna die. That makes no sense. I don't
Also,
understand people, man.
also,
Season 3 confirmed this game is dead.
also, one more thing. Also, one more thing. If we didn't get the sell, we would have never seen that awesome ending of Ikaruga getting wrecked.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
hashtag break his head.
Well, I mean, the ending was already on YouTube. You just had to go fucking find it.
He's kind of right.
No
though.
one wanted to look it up though.
Yeah, but nobody's that. But think
I
about it.
looked it
People are
up.
as
Fuck you.
Chris, think about it. A lot of people are as lazy as Joey. They don't want to use the effort to look up stuff.
Hey, I looked up the second. I looked up the extra opening while we were still in dub. And Jesus Christ, I was like, when are we getting this? Oh wait, we don't get this.
Chris, you're not as lazy as Joey.
And then we did, so I'm like, yes. Like I literally asked myself.
There's probably something important I should probably mention. We got asked a question about Soul of Omnilords.
Yeah.
From now on, we're not really going to talk about a set till it's released.
Yeah. And even then, it's going to be more of an overview type of thing.
No.
So we actually know what all the cards do, instead of just relying on probably botched.
Yeah, instead of
translation.
people not contacting NA group translator on when shit gets revealed, and then everyone's just waiting for little nitpicks to come out instead of just waiting.
Of course, I had to fight everyone in the team over this for like 5 minutes, listing 7
Hey,
reasons
no.
why.
Oh my god!
No.
Joey, in our defense, there was nothing to talk about.
No. Joey. In my defense, I just mentioned it. You said no. I was just okay.
Yeah, I know. Chris,
No,
you just flat
oh my
out.
God.
No, but in the group chat, Dale's like, I know you were talking about this tonight, and I'm like, hell no. And I'm like listing reasons like a madman.
No. Like they said, granted, you can't really blame them. So it's like, we want to talk about Assault of Omni? No, it's like we really don't have anything else to talk to. To talk about. Then you brought up this topic that we were talking about, and then after that, they were just like, okay, that can work.
Chris, technically, this topic is like a repeat of two topics put together into one.
Yes,
It's
yes, it
fine.
is.
You know what? We have
Fine.
our
There's
fun.
people that weren't sub to us beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna.
You're right, but our fans still have
of
it.
things. Also, the game's
Yeah.
constantly changing anyway, so we need to repeat how to go through these steps. Because
Exactly.
sometimes things won't work that worked in the past, and vice versa.
Like when Joey finally gets time, so we can do that that series to help beginners.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just gotta balance out my school schedule and deciding whether I'm doing a job or athletics.
Just wait till we finally
You have
get.
to do
I don't know.
athletics.
You'll probably only ever get to do it during probably winter break or like whenever you get President's Week or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
And one thing I should point out, one
Whatever.
very important thing I should point. When Joey brings up the beginner guide, listen to Joey. No matter how much of a scrub he is, listen to Joey.
Scrub is used very lightly in this sentence. It is
No,
a
scrub is used heavier than the rain and lightning that's going on outside right now.
No, he means scrub, as in he'll mop the floor with his enemies.
Yo, Jalen, can I?
No, Chris. I mean scrub as in he will sack you in less than 10 seconds.
Yes.
But I'm still really good.
How is it gonna sack you with a beginner's guide? What the fuck, man?
Hey, he can
Jalen.
teach us how to sack
Oh
easy
yeah, guys,
mode.
I'm gonna need to borrow some supplies for that, but I'll get to that when that time comes.
You're gonna need some to borrow brown sack. Got it.
No.
Beginner's Guide to Sack by Joseph Grayson. Cut off your arms, get bionic arms, and start shuffling your deck.
Have your fingers split into multiple parts so you can switch around the cards.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
I do not have bionic arms. I think it would be quite obvious.
So that's how.
No, Joey, no, wait. Joey, it's like, Joey, wait,
They
Jake,
have like
hold on.
sprayable skin.
Jake, wait, no, Jake, wait, I got this. Joey, it's like the Terminator. It looks real. Terminator always has real freaking skin, so.
That's where I got that from. In the Terminator movies, when they would go to the future.
I have to take a knife to myself and just go like.
That worked. They would put it on a spray.
Unless you're bleeding.
They would come back.
No, Joey, they put blood inside the skin as well, so now Terminators can bleed.
I've never watched Terminator.
That's sad. You are
I
a
don't watch
sad
movies.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
a movie person. You guys see how my
Exactly.
friends react, Jake. Jake, I'm not a movie person,
Go watch
but
movies.
Like really.
Go watch movies.
Nah. You're not. No,
Wait.
no. Wait, guys. Joey's not a movie person until Jurassic World is mentioned, and then he becomes a movie person.
Jurassic World sucks.
there you go. And I still have to watch Jurassic World.
Which you'll
But-
probably never get to because of
I'll
other
get to it when it
things.
comes on CD.
I'll get to it eventually.
I like how you don't realize that CD and DVD are different things.
Yeah, I know. One's digital video something, and
Blu-ray DVD on
Blu-ray.
sale now. Buy now.
DVDs have died. It's all Blu-ray.
I know. Blu-ray. I have Blu-ray players anyway, but that's besides the point.
The play.
Yeah.
What the
So,
fuck is the difference?
let's make. It's very different, but we're not going to go with that now. That's bad.
No. Here's the difference. Blu-ray is blue.
Shut up.
Oh my god. Dev,
How about
please,
that?
that was terrible.
Shut up.
I just had this. I just had to.
Shut up. I will make annoying noises until you shut up.
Here, I got you.
Enough.
Problem solved.
Guys, haven't we actually talked about
Yeah,
something?
can I get back?
Okay.
Okay. Can I get to the last part of part A before we get to part B, which will be a lot quicker than part A?
Then part B, C, D.
What's part A?
Part A is improving as a player.
I thought part A was us telling our stories.
That is part AA.
Hi,
so-
I'm Jake Stanton and I'm a card game.
This is not an AA meeting. right?
Wait. So what's next? AAA? We're gonna become a battery?
No, AB.
Ay, Dios mío.
Hi, I'm Jake
And then we're
Stanton. I
done
play card
with
games.
part A. But
Anyway,
AB. Let's make a list of the best ideas on how to become a good player.
Get friends.
Know what
Get
you're coming
friends.
for.
There is hope for you card game players. You will find friends, make a team, share strategies. Do it. There are friends out there, trust me. You're not
I'm still gonna stick to my thing. Be a hell of a lot more open-minded. It'll prove
Yeah,
worthy,
exactly.
and it'll actually prove helpful in the long
How
run.
about this? We all got the chat box. Let's type 2 ideas per person. If they overlap, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Cam Brock wants to know how many parts there are. So how many parts are there, Joey?
Part A, which is composed of part A, and AV, and then part B. That's it.
Insert music here.
Just the silence.
I'm waiting for Joey to talk, and like it's just silent.
As I said, we have the
got
group
what I
chat.
I like
Type
that.
2
I've got
ideas
what I
in
need to
the
become
group
good. Play the
chat.
game.
Yes.
I like chewing on Lego pieces.
Chris, you need number 2.
Thinking of one. Shut up.
Okay, that's fine. Devlon, Jalen.
What?
Look
No,
at
no,
the
I got
group
it.
chat. Dev, have you been
I'm
paying
looking at
attention?
I'm looking
I'm
at
on,
the group
I'm on
chat, the
YouTube.
Google
I'm on,
chat.
I'm on
So
YouTube.
guys, in the meantime, I'm looking at the chat on YouTube. We'll answer some questions. Cam Brock, I don't think netting a deck in Buddyfight is the exact same notion as it is in Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic.
No, it is.
Because in Yu-Gi-Oh, in my honest opinion, you could say, okay, there's constantly the same people are generally topping and making it to Worlds. So people will always flock to their version of a deck. With Buddyfight, not only are different people topping, it's way too easy to take someone's deck idea and then even if you start with it, then you go in a completely different direction just by putting in 2 cards. It could start a whole chain reaction. So it's way too easy.
I mean, I couldn't care less of people in that deck to me because I build all my decks to suit me and no one else.
Okay. Well, I usually start by netting something and then taking it on my own spin, so that's how I see it.
Okay.
Alright,
Wait, are we just typing stuff in the chat?
Yes.
Dev, we're typing 2 ideas that we think are extremely good for improving as a player. You're literally the only one who hasn't done anything.
I'm thinking
And
though.
I'll just read down the list.
I'm thinking.
Think harder.
I can't play Devlon.
I'm as lazy as you to think right now, Joey. Oh, okay. Let's try this.
I just realized I need a Buddy Bear Star Dragon or Star Guardian Jackknife because I don't have anything else that could be SP.
I need a Buddy Omni Drum.
It's because
We all
I'm
can't get what
me.
we want in life.
Just because I'm me.
Devlon, I'm gonna punch you.
Oh my god.
Don't scrub
Hey,
out.
hey, it's
I
a
get first dibs.
I'm gonna punch you so hard. Whoa,
no,
wait, don't
I'm trying to encourage and I can't think of anything.
Don't scrub out and just do it. That's like the best advice anyone could ever give.
I want you all to wait. No, I need you all to take note of this. I'm gonna hit Devlon so hard he won't wake up until set 7.
You're not gonna do it. Shut up.
You don't know me, bro.
Yes, I do. Your name's Jake
Jake,
Stan.
we've never
Your name's
consistently
Jake Stan and
even
you
gotten
suck dick.
Guys,
Jake, the most we ever got is to a set 5. I don't even think Bushy's even gonna keep on one season long enough to get to set 7.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
okay,
That's what Devlon's gonna have to bank on.
Devlin,
What?
think of real reasons, not gay reasons.
God damn.
So don't think of you, Joey. Okay.
Whoa!
I don't care.
Shots officially fired.
Come on, there's so many that I can easily say from your perspective.
Anyone got a bulletproof vest? Because shots were fired.
Bruh.
I am bulletproof.
No, you
Someone
ain't,
call
bro.
Mifune. We need the police tape.
Police tape's weak.
If anyone got that reference, you got extra brownie points from me.
Chris, I have enough brownie points for you.
No, you don't.
Are you sure
Chris.
about that?
You only get brownie points if you let me
I
keep
have
the
enough
entire
brownie
secret
points
pack.
too. Chris, I have enough brownie
Pull the
points.
secret pack out of someone else's box.
Watch it be the one box that I actually get. Like, watch it be like the one box I actually get from Jake. I'll be like, mine. Fuck you. It's mine. I
Oh,
opened
Chris,
it.
we're still playing for the flag, like we said.
There's nothing I want in the secret pack this time.
No, I'm
And
talking-
then
no, I'm talking
reason
about
number
Joey.
2 is here. I'm done. There's my 2.
No, Dev. That first reason does not count.
Because those are 2 reasons in one, that's why.
The first reason was just a waste away reason because I only have one reason.
No, you need to come up with a second. Because we need 10.
Okay.
We need 10? That's a lot of
Even
reasons.
if they no, I'm saying 10 inputted ones. Even if they overlap,
that's-
it's fine.
Yeah, that's 2 each. 5 people here, 2 each.
There you
And if
go.
they overlap, oh well, then we just
Also,
have...
I can do basic math.
Barely.
Right? Yao sucks.
Oh wait. I only see Jalen only has 1.
Jalen has 2.
There's
Really?
an and.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, nice try. You can't escape this, Devlon. Keep
Oh
thinking.
my gosh.
Keep thinking, Dev.
We can't escape. We can't escape.
Yeah,
There are no
Sophia says
places
there's
there are no places for
Sophia
you to
says
run.
there's no place for you to run, and Confucius says go fuck yourself.
Hey guys, mine.
Confusion.
Oh my god. Yo, someone's gotta say that at the last one.
You know, I should probably mention that...
Oh my god, no, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris,
Should I,
you need to say that.
Jalen, should I mention
Chris,
that we did what I did?
Chris. My inner self is not the sun. My inner self is actually darkness. That's why I play Yamigeto.
Yami
No, that's how
Gato.
Joey plays Darkest Dragon World.
Yami Gato.
I play
Yo,
the
what were you gonna say?
light and the darkness. I am yin yang.
Though I feel like mine were really too short because they're so general topics.
No, it's okay, it's okay. It's better than Devlin's.
But Chris, I love you.
Yeah, that's right. I know you do.
But you love me, so it's okay.
Oh, look,
Come over here and make Daddy a sandwich.
Jake,
What?
Jake,
What?
see if you could come up with another reason because I don't like the second one.
Here you go. Here you go. Reason number 2 equals
There you
reason
go.
number
See,
3.
Gav, it wasn't that hard. Now, Jake.
Wait, why do what do you? I'm just curious. What do you not like about the second one? I'm curious. Maybe I can edit it a little
It's
bit.
not exactly a card game thing. That's more like a human being thing.
Are you serious, Chris? Stop.
Okay.
Chris,
My fucking
Chris, stop.
Okay.
Yo, that's the second reason.
Guys.
Consider that my third piece of advice.
No, Chris.
Chris, that will
Chris,
not
you
be.
fucking
Chris,
savage.
that will
Alright,
not be.
I apologize. I apologize. I'm done.
Okay.
Joey, can I use that as my second reason, please? Please.
Oh,
Don't do that.
wait. Let me just destroy this reason right now.
No.
Basic maths. Basic maths.
No!
Buddy fight confirmed.
Well, yeah, I suppose you do need to know what 10 minus 2
Yes,
is.
Jake. I destroyed that reason that Chris put up just now.
See,
Well, like-
Oh, Chris, no. Chris, no.
guys, stop pulling.
Chris, no.
Alright, yeah.
Wait, what? Jake, if they want to be a ninja, then yeah.
Dab, Jake, both of y'all.
Sorry.
And Jalen is just dead.
Another reason. Joey, you can stop.
Why am I getting the FU?
No, I'm saying, Jalen's dead. No, I'm saying, and Jalen's dead. That's how you laughing.
Because Joey just wants to say it to everybody, because technically me,
I
Jake...
want you to all shut the hell up before
like-
we get off topic.
Jalen,
Let's start talking. I'll think of my second thing.
Jalen, he just included you for no reason, that's why.
Jake, think faster. I don't have all day, nor do our
You guys should
viewers.
start talking about yours.
I'll start reading down the list then. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's what I
the last.
trust.
So Chris says, 1, be open-minded. Being
Yes.
close-minded is a terrible thing, and it limits your ability and deck building skills. I think we can all agree on that.
Yes.
Solid proof is me using Astral Force.
Yes.
Huh.
2, find a deck that suits you. As Kiri did in the anime, try different worlds, and goddammit, the thing fucking down. Try different worlds, and find your Buddyfight identity, and it will help you. So basically, find out what you're comfortable with.
Yes.
Devlon says, make sure you test a lot of decks and find your strong points, see what makes you comfortable, and make a lot of friends and consistently test with them to improve your skills as much as you can, and then enter tournaments, because tournaments are helpful. So,
Were you just reading all
Jalen
these? I
is-
thought we were reading the ones that apply to us.
Wait, did you literally skip Jalen's and went straight to me and Chris first?
yep, Jalen says,
Oh,
basically, know what you're
Wait,
comfortable
Devlon
with
said
and
the same
improve
thing I did. Damn it.
Jake says, have confidence in yourself and always play the last play, and it isn't over until it's over, and if I
make
can
a
hurry up,
team. Make a team.
make a team.
Thank you.
That
Make
was
a
not
team.
necessary for everyone.
Make a team is the
That
best.
was not necessary for everyone, but
No,
you have a group of friends you can try.
It doesn't have to be like us where we do YouTube stuff, but make a team just so you have like a group of friends who consistently.
No. Here's why make a team is best. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to invest cards into your team binder. And in return, you get interest, which is basically cards that your teammates brought from their boxes, or pull from the boxes that they brought, and you didn't put money into that box. In exchange, you invested cards into the binder for them to trade that helped them.
I mean,
It's
look
just a
at
way
me.
to make a good group of friends, and then you share the things that you all pull as one unit.
I'm ready to abuse that.
Literally,
half of
when
myself.
Joey got back into the game with Spring Fest, I literally made him his Darkest Dragon World deck.
Yeah, we Jalen mostly did it. I
Yo,
put
Joe,
it,
I just
but
think
we.
I can-
Like literally, I invested a bunch of Star Guardian Jacks to Joey in the binder, and then Joey took out the binder,
Yeah,
and then in exchange, I got 2 Yamigatos.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Chris Cologne, take that advice because you just got mad at me today because I got all the expensive.
Boom! Shots fired.
Well, Chris says sucks 100 demons, period.
Oh
No.
snap!
Oh, God damn,
was
what a
horrible.
No, okay. Then, next advice. is from Jalen. No wait, I said
You read
Jalen.
his. You read everybody's already. Wait, are you gonna talk about the bullcrap ones now?
Shut the fuck up before I deck you.
God damn.
One.
No, chill.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Okay, I'm actually scared now because Joey can easily sack people. So
There you
he
go.
might just
Shut the
sack.
hell up.
He might just sack me right now and just destroy me.
I will have triple Divisigator and Soul Jackknife with all the other Dragon Arms.
Hashtag Rolling Stone.
Now you see, I believe that because Joey just draws
I've
like
shown you the
God
picture.
himself.
Hashtag Roki.
I'll find it.
Hashtag the hand of Satan.
Hashtag
aka
creatures
Joey.
Now all of you shut up. So the first reason, or my first tip for the advice was constantly test and experiment with your deck until you feel like you cannot outdo yourself anymore. And 2, avoid using simulators and only test with what you can legally use at an event.
Hold on. Wait, Jalen, you have to do it, please. Jalen's like, oh hell no, I ain't doing this shit. No, you mean no, hell no. It ain't happening.
I will be on a Hump Day Duels. I'm not going under the alias Jalen Seda. Fucking not.
But not only would you be under the alias,
Hey, the crappiest I've ever heard.
Like, really?
Okay,
I can
switch
promise
that
you
up. Party
dressing room, water,
Yeah, guys.
flavored candies. What else would you like, honey?
We'd like for you to shut up.
Solved. Problem solved. Now, part B, the meta.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is part of it.
Yeah. Because you guys like to fool around so much, you forget these things. So I have to keep you guys in check.
No, I knew it
And
was
I think
there.
Jalen
We
D.
spent so much time talking about ourselves.
Not so much, Shake.
Yes.
Yo, did Jalen Devlon DC or something?
No,
No,
they
Jalen.
No, I
right
still
here.
see them here.
We're both
Okay,
here.
the cameras are glitching. That's all it is. It's just
Yeah.
glitchy cameras.
I mean, Jake was glitching on my side earlier, and nothing happened.
I mean, no one here has a perfect webcam, Joe.
Like, really.
Unless we have a freaking who?
You.
Oh yeah, I got my 2025 webcam
Fucking
XP
copycat
destroyer. I got my 2025 XP webcam over here.
Okay, so let's think all the way back. Let's talk about all the major metas. Set 1, set 3, set 4, Miracle Impact, Galaxy Burst, Kaizerian.
Fifth
So
Omni.
set 1.
Why
You
is
could
I like
have
how
said
you
Shadow
did-
versus Hero then.
I like how
Shadow
you-
versus Hero would have been.
I hate that
Kaizerian.
meta.
I like how Joey didn't say Shover's there. He just went straight to saying Kaizerian. It's just
He's kind of right, though.
Joe, you can't just say Kaizerion in general, because
Kaizerian.
technically Kaizerion only won 2 events. Where Superhero won just as many events as Kaizerion did.
Fine.
He's right.
Superheroes in Kaizerian.
So Hero, Shadow versus Hero meta.
Superheroes in Kaizerian.
Shadow versus Hero meta.
Dark heroes are irrelevant.
Jesus Christ.
why.
Brain,
true.
or whatever it's called, comes out in Lord of Hundred Thunders, but besides that. So set 1, Dragon World and Gargantua punishing things.
Oh,
Yes.
that was me, sir.
Blood all the way to set 3. Set 3, Dungeon. Shits
Oh,
on
I
everything.
played that. I played Dungeon.
Go to set 4. Sort of balanced. Go
Yeah.
to set 5.
Yeah, it was like Darkness Dragon World just getting its legs, just standing on its own 2 legs for a little while. Then,
Set 5. Oh, wait. I
I
forgot
guess it
about
just
set
fell into
5.
obscurity.
Okay, I forgot about set 5. Set 5.
Oh yeah, Set 5 was huge. How do we almost forget that? Holy shit.
Purgatory Knights, Judgment, and
Dragon Knights.
No, I'm thinking of the really top tier decks.
Oh, okay.
Thunder Knights were somewhere along there.
No, that would be set 4.
Oh.
That was Set 3 and Set 4, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It was, because I think Fawn came out in
Thunder
set 3.
Knights and Dungeon.
Magic.
My bad. Set
No.
5? No.
No.
What was really big in set 5 tournaments?
Purgatories.
Purgatory Knights, Judgment.
No, that thing didn't even get a win.
Joey, just say
Set 5
Dragon Knights because Hyperion came out at that time.
Oh shit, I
Right.
Dragon Knights are okay. So Dragon World and probably 72s.
Yeah, because they got a lot of good stuff too.
Oh yeah,
So then
that was
we-
with Eligos, right? Well, no, Eligos was New
Mhm.
Enforcer, right?
No, Eligos
Oh,
was
Eligos was set 5.
Eligos was at 5. It was a double.
No, yeah, it was set 5. Yeah, I was just making
And
sure.
so was
yeah.
Devil's Rock
So
and Roll.
Eligos, like,
Eligos, Devil's Rock and Roll, Zagon, check it out.
was,
Yeah, that's where
when people tried to make Great Barrier work.
this is around this time. This is where what Chris was saying, quote unquote, other Chris was a douchebag.
No, not really. It didn't get bad until Tembu came out.
Oh, okay.
Because
If you
check it out.
Shenmue. La, 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 la.
Check out my big green dragon.
Okay. So, hey,
No. You gotta be like, check out my grandfather. He's
Shut
on the
up.
shit field.
God, you guys go so off track.
We're really not off track. We said one sentence.
That was one small tangent. You're saying so off track.
Jesus. Like, I was just about
Joey
to
over
say.
exaggerates because he thinks of this.
Talking about meta to like the most random shit I've ever heard in this entire stream.
We was talking about Tembu. That was part of meta.
Tenbu? So Tenbu's the most random shit you've ever heard of.
We were talking about 10-5. How did we get Tenbu in there?
I was talking about 72 pillars.
Because
and then
Chris
brought
just
up
said
Tenbu.
it didn't.
Pillars did not use Tenbu in set 5. You're
No,
still
no,
confusing
no,
me.
We know that. Chris made a comment about Tenbu making Chris's deck better.
Oh, yeah, about how Check It Out really didn't hit its stride until Tenbu became a thing.
Well, yeah, because Check It Out really powered up when Tenbu and Champ Modai were things.
Yeah.
Joel says there was no meta for BT05 because there were no events during the format. It's pretty much impossible to judge the meta of that time because there are no big enough events to get it from. I would disagree, Joel, because just because there are events in a meta, no events doesn't mean that there isn't such a thing as a meta.
I'm not
Anyway.
going to do a whole argument with this.
Anyway, Neo Enforcer.
Change the game. Crimson Battlers and new impact
Right.
that make fist items
Ooh,
like
fire
actual
rounds!
items having a name meant something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really?
Yes.
Neo-
So
like
Neo
the
Force
Dragon
World
would
getting
be
used with Oshira Guard.
Dragon World,
Oh yeah, stars were introduced that time.
Stars.
Oh yeah, I remember when everyone overhyped the crap out of Stars. Stars didn't do shit.
Hero World.
Oh yeah, Hero
The
World.
next one,
Hero World's
the
debut.
Stars have
There.
skill drain.
Ragings, Stars,
Oh yeah, Raging Spirits debut.
Armor Dragons, because Armor Dragons are relevant in every format.
And
Um,
the infamous Dragonine.
Dragonine.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't call it like a heavy contender, but it was definitely there.
Yeah, Neo Forza had a lot of stuff.
Hero World was meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't really fantastic until Miracle Impact. Until, saw E-Launch Drum. Fuck your shit.
Like,
That's
really.
right, yeah, totally saw that very, very, very unusual, powerful triple art in the form of Elon's drum. Like, why, Bushi? Tetsuya, wasn't Tetsuya enough for you to ruin the freaking game the first time? In set 3?
It didn't ruin it. It just changed the game so much. And they just said, you know what? People survived after Tetsuya. Let's make Super Tetsuya.
Pillar of Fire, Magical Goodbye, or Bust.
That's pretty much was.
No. Pillar of Fire, Magical Goodbye, Death Grip, or Bust.
Oh yeah, Death Grip is also a thing. Keep forgetting about that one.
Best remove only game.
We said Stars were good. I'm just saying they were overhyped.
I
I didn't say it had no tops. I just said it was overhyped compared to what everyone thought it would be. Oh my god, this is the best deck. Everyone's gonna play Stars for every single format, and then it just didn't happen.
No,
Like, really.
a lot of people were scared of Frozen Stars, and that didn't even do anything.
Yeah, because it shut down in an entire deck, and then everyone thought Astraeus was amazing, because then it would make the lock permanent and shit.
The show only made the lock easier. That's
But then
it.
they started realizing, wait, now it's basically just Gojo Bridge who has better vanillas.
Like really.
Mm.
So then Miracle Impact would be Iblis.deck.
Hey, remember our fun hunt?
It was just Danger Road finally coming out of obscurity.
Yeah, Danger finally became good again.
The brokenness that is hidden crossbow.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I
Dungeon.
want to see- Heavens has come down upon us.
Oh, by the way, Jalen,
Miracle Impact.
side note, Jalen Cena might be a thing because Zayn threatens to make it a meme.
Zane, please, no.
What you call it? Miracle Impact
Not
was really a
threat.
miracle in my opinion because I played Danger World.
Okay, so then we go to Galaxy Burst.
And that is where the Omni Lords start coming in.
Wait,
hold up,
Oh, that's where the
wait, Dev, fuck you mean it wasn't a miracle for you? Isn't that where you got your
no,
Blue
no,
Dragon
no,
armor
I just
reused?
said, no, I said that it was a miracle for me.
Oh.
That's why I said heavens praise. Thank you for praising me.
Oh, I thought you said it wasn't. I was about to say, Dev, are you dumb?
No.
Galaxy people.
Galaxy Burst is where more
What do
Omni
you guys
Lords
think
started
are the
coming.
major Galaxy Burst decks? Like for the entire meta, if we took every
The
deck in the
only
game.
one I could think of is just literally Star Dragon World and a couple of hundred demon shits.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, Star
like,
Dragon World
Dragon World
and
is really
I
good.
mean, not a couple of hundred demon, like literally 100 demon themselves, Yamigeto and all that.
Wait. Whiter Sokol's got a boost. Crimson Balor's got a boost.
They
Crimson.
didn't do shit.
I'm not saying it did anything. I'm just explaining.
Nah,
Hell
Crimson's
Warriors
good.
got some good cards.
Kyle hasn't been on in a while because him and Joey go to the same school and they're just dealing with school shit. And Kyle actually doesn't use his Facebook often. Also, just I don't know, he just fell into obscurity. He's still a part of the team. He's still a good guy, but like he's just kind of on a hiatus right now. But,
Skull's got a
he's gotta
boost.
focus on school.
He's basically in Joey mode right now.
Yeah. But going back to Galaxy Burst,
It's so funny how you can use
Yeah,
Joey for
first, I
every
guess
comparison.
Star Dragon World to an extent.
Skull's got a boost.
Oh yeah, Skull's got a boost as well. Oh wait, Galaxy. Wait. You say
If you want to know what I
Probably got
forgot.
some.
Gojin Maru?
Gojin Maru.
Miracle
I was gonna say Boru Genbu reprint made Katana more accessible for people.
I was gonna say Gojin
Yeah,
Maru
but
made
it's not
Kuya
really
came
good
out.
enough to be a really good deck.
Yeah.
And then we got Shadow versus Hero.
Well,
The
we
day
don't have to explain
Buddy Fight went Fubar.
We don't have to explain that. Let's just say Kazarian and pass on.
Variant, superhero shit, and that's pretty much it. Now we're up to
Heroes.
with 100 Thunders.
No, wait.
There's
No, Joey, don't forget Dark Heroes. Jalen's Pride.
Irrelevant.
God damn.
My pride is fucking enemies.
Yeah, seriously, Dev, what are you talking about?
Enemies ain't shit either.
The Dark Hero. Oh.
Chris,
Nigga.
you want to deal with Red Area right now?
Yo, nigga.
Let's go.
No,
enemies are.
we're not
don't
doing that
mess
now.
with.
God damn.
Okay, yeah.
But what I'm thinking is this game's getting a lot more impact heavy than it used to be.
Hey,
You
I actually
realize
like that. I actually like that.
No, I like it too because they're not making like end game impacts anymore. They're making things
No.
like unorthodox arts, which can be used in a mid game situation and turn the game completely around.
Caliber and
Punisher,
Glyph.
just pop it first
But-
turn, deal a bunch of damage.
You realize,
Joe, why can't you never forget about? Can you forget about Caliber and Glyph, the beginning of all the
Joey,
Caliber?
you realize that since the beginning of the game, impact cards are otherwise known as Deus Ex Machina cards, right?
Doesn't
You know
matter
there's
what they're
literally
known
a
as.
card called
They're talking about how
spelled Deus
relevant they
Ex
are.
Machina.
And it's not even an
Deus Ex
impact.
Machina is a great spell anyway. And I don't care if they're known as.
They're literally until at least Neo Enforcer, they were there basically to end the game.
Yeah, that's all they were until Endgamers, which is why I didn't really impact. But now we're getting a lot of unique impacts. Buddy Gift, the Buddy Resurrection art for Dragon World, Caliber and Glyph, Grudge, Radiant
Goldrick
Punisher.
has finally got a good freaking impact.
The new 100 Demon / Dungeon Enemy one that's in Lord 100 Thunder, like that thing's okay.
No.
Set the,
Nah,
Never
Jalen,
mind.
don't forget about the 100 Demon / Hero World one too.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, but it sucks in Hero World. I'm just gonna call it the other 100 even impact.
Yeah, other 100 demon impact. But all I care about is unorthodox arts right now. Because I mean that card's ridiculous for a mid-game
I mean, but that's
situation.
set 3, and you said we weren't gonna talk about set 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what? Yeah, I guess.
You see, this is one of those habits that Joey has, and it's called hypocrite.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not going
It's called-
over like 50 cards in the set. I'm talking about one impact.
Yeah, like he's only
You
talking
guys
about
want
like
to go over
one
like
card.
half the
But
set.
so no, but Joey, can't we at least talk about like some cards? Not gonna
No.
talk about all of them.
Because like you mean like I mean like we were on the topic of impact about how Joey like says that he loves how a lot more impacts are becoming a hell of a lot less.
All right, we're on
ending.
we're on the topic of dungeon now. Let's talk about Adventurer Knights and how stupid they are.
No.
No, where it's like Joey's bringing up
In all honesty,
no,
What the fuck
where it's
up.
like Joey's
Back
bringing
to
up the
Adventurer
fact
Knights
that
though.
impacts are becoming a hell of a lot less like game ending, to where it's like like honestly the best example is actually unorthodox art. So it's not really that big of a
What
deal
was I
that he's actually bringing it
What did I
up.
do
It really
wrong?
is a good impact for not being a game ender, even though the anime keeps depicting it as a fucking game ender.
yeah, it's like a ridiculously
Yeah, guys,
amazing
please stop.
mid-game card. Pop 3 to 5 cards and just go like massive damage.
Nuke 10 cards.
Nuke 10 cards, yeah, it's never happening. I can see 6 on Skull Warriors.
At max, if I were to play that impact at max, I can nuke 15 cards.
No, we're talking average. I'd say like 4.
No. I'm just talking about my max. My max.
I
is
have a
15
question about the
cards.
ruling of that card, though, just for future reference.
You can't pop the same card you can't pop like the same card multiple times.
You
That's
can't
what
do
you're
like Kazarian 4 times.
So
Yeah.
I can't pop a drum because it has one soul guard.
You can pop a drum.
You
No,
can
you
pop
can
it
pop it.
once.
You can pop it. You can pop it once, but you can pop it
once,
again.
but I can't pop it for the second time.
No.
No,
No.
you
That's
can't.
literally no, Jake. That's literally what happened in the anime. If that would have
I know,
happened,
I didn't
Drum would have been
understand
dead.
why he. I thought you could not, so therefore I didn't understand why he didn't do it. That's why.
All right, yeah. But pretty much you can only target a card once for the effect, and only one card per target.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a ridiculously amazing card, but we'll get into that in the set overview.
Yeah, well worth it.
That
3
overview-
games.
But I do like the way impacts are headed in this game, and also it does make Distortion Punisher a very interesting card now.
Oh God, no.
Joey, we're
Yeah,
not
Counter
getting
Finals
into
are actually going to be a thing now.
Oh, no.
That actually does.
All I'm
that
saying,
actually does.
no. All I'm saying
Those
is, if it didn't have the counter final, it would be in the same terms as Ultimate Mega Demon Slayer. Because if Ultimate
Oh yeah,
Mega
it'd be
Demon
just
Slayer
as
is irrelevant,
but it has Counter Final.
that's the only reason that makes it relevant.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes,
No,
because
other
there
than
are
that,
plenty of
it's
decks
just
that
an easy
nowadays
stroking ball.
can actually deal with just straight up damage. Like even outside of white shields, like Darkness Dragon World Shellac. Black Dragon Shield. Then there's Shellacs. Then there's
Black Dragon
Dragon
Shield
World
and Black
Substantial
Armor.
Gold Dragon Shield.
Katana with
Gold
that
Dragon
Red
Shield.
Dragon
But yeah,
Shield.
I like
clone.
the way the game's heading with these impacts, and I hope impacts stay this way for a long time at least.
Oh, like they have to count, like you use
And,
them.
and even if there are, and then also you're noticing a trend that even if they are game enders now, they're making them a little more costly. Like, I know people are gonna say gigantic. Oh, it's 3 gauge and it's basically gargantuan. It's like you still need a card that your opponent is nowadays
you
is
need
gonna keep
setup.
destroying repeatedly.
You need setup for an impact
Yeah.
that godly.
Yeah.
It needs setup,
yeah.
and it constantly the same thing Dragon World always needs: open centers on both sides, and then with more decks constantly getting like a little bit more close center. Like now, with all this new size 3 stuff, I'm not even gonna mention like just Seeger or El Diablos could become more popular or something.
But
Wild Dragons are
Giga
somewhat
Howling
becoming more
is
popular.
only made for certain decks, so that's why it's not way too OP.
I mean,
like-
Giga Howling literally only works in a drum deck, or just
Right,
if you actually
I
just
was
money drum.
just putting the stopper on anyone who was going to say that. Because the Japanese translated the commercial part wrong and said it works with anybody.
The freaking show still for the advertisement of Assault of Omnilord still said Assault of 100 Demons.
Oh, you heard that too, Jalen? I was
No,
about to comment on that.
because we all know we gotta have that. We gotta have those
Oh,
background
wait.
ads in our Buddyfight episodes.
Oh wait, that's what I want to mention. Every time I see a commercial for BTO3 and they say Giga Howling Crusher, I keep thinking they say Nigga Howling Crusher.
That would be beautiful. I want that
No,
card.
no. Every time it's like,
Someone
get
Photoshop
ready
it.
to get some new
No.
cards from BTO3. Nigga, hell, I was like, wait, did they say nigga or giga?
Can I also point out that in the Tsuku lesson, when they showed the card in the little video thing on the chalkboard, the Giga Howling Crusher was in English, but they were speaking Japanese?
So
It just confuses
I
me.
mean, I guess he's just saying that because when Paruko even used the toggle scope, drum was still in Japanese. So it's interesting that they
That's why I
actually did
said
show
they
English.
right out of right now.
It's just like no consistency on which card
No,
they
that's
just.
the only reason I know they ripped out Japanese animation.
Or the Buddyfight animes honoring the English dub by putting English cards up there because English
barely.
dub is done.
But then they would have made drum.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
yeah, they
I guess they only do it
ripped out
during.
of Japanese animation through subtitles on it, and I'm glad they did.
I guess
And
they no.
had
I guess
English.
Um,
they only do it through the lessons then, and not in the real show itself.
But anyway, the distortion counter final is like always been like that weird thing that people just disregard and then just don't think about because it's just so awkward to think about it. It's like
It's rare and it's pretty irrelevant as
But the counter final is one weakness.
the counterfinal has no weakness theoretically.
counter final. It technically does. It's like your opponent would have to be playing an impact of some sort that is going to.
No,
like,
it's
it
not.
would literally have to be. You have to do the Tsuku Gao thing. Like you have to get your opponent
Yeah,
to
you
that
play
life.
with
So then they
resurrection
Here's
cards
the thing.
and actually
Now, I
get
could
it
be
off.
wrong about this because I'm not very good with counter timing and figuring that out. But I read the Distortion Punisher card in one of the commons Devlon had. And I realized that if you use it like regular Gargantua, you can't reduce or nullify it, but it doesn't say that if you counter final. Can you throw away Dragon Shield in front of that? Or no?
Well, actually, Jake, the solution
No,
can be reduced
because
and nullified.
when like you can like everyone always says it's one counter per battle. It's technically one ability or like effect per chain. So it's like if someone used an impact and then you counter final, they can't respond to that because they already used like an
White Dragon
ability of some
Shield to
sort.
it.
Wait, but think
Yeah.
about it. Wait. Oh, wait, you're talking about if they use an impact like Calibering Glyph or something that has counter during the battle.
No, I mean like
No, he means
No,
you
just
cast
just in general. If someone went counter like final, and that you can't respond to like the distortion punisher hitting you with counter final.
But you said one counter per battle. Last time I
No,
checked,
that's what I said. It's not exactly one counter per battle. I said it's one ability per chain. Like if someone uses Asmodee's ability, then you use Dragobond, then your opponent can't just choose to use like Magic Goodbye per se on the monster.
Oh yeah, they can't use a
Oh,
counter. It's one ability per chain.
you're talking about that chains. Oh, okay. Look, I
Yeah.
heard once per battle, and I was like, wait, are you talking about the battle?
No, we're saying no. Other people call it one counter per battle, but it's really one ability per chain.
Mm.
And now we've all learned something reading Rambo. The more you know.
Everybody just looks freaking depressed.
I know Chris.
I think everyone just wants the stream to be over because it kind of should be.
Yeah, it really should.
Actually, yeah. I actually did not plan to stay for this long.
Hour and a half. I think we've been on over everything. If you guys have any comments,
no,
etc., just leave it down in the description down below. Don't forget to
Joey,
like, comment,
Joey.
subscribe, share more Buddyfight content. Anything you guys want to say before we get off?
See you later, kids and squids.
Practically been 2 hours, but
Cranky
yeah.
and remember, kids, Cranky Con says get good.
Peace and don't scrub out. My favorite word of the day.
Get good.